Yo, it's King Blink here, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club Plus! So, as you probably know, in the last episode, things with Sayori got really sad. Like, she just out of nowhere started feeling really bummed out, probably because we're hanging out with Natsuki. I don't know, maybe that's why. But I'm like starting to feel really bad for her because I thought she was cool with us just being friends. You know, we were just cool, but now all of a sudden she like, nah, I like you. And you kind of like Natsuki, so I'm just sad now. So I kind of feel like a jerk on that front. Yuri is just pretty much the same. She's just like, I don't want to deal with you at all. Monica still being kind of weird with the subtle fourth wall breaks here and there. Still don't know what that's all about, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, this episode, I'm pretty sure is gonna have to do more with setting up for the school festival. Last episode, we had to practice reciting our poems for the school festival. I imagine we're gonna have to do some more things for that. I guess while we're here, I can check my files to see if there's any new stuff. Characters are still the same. All the same stuff is in game. Internal. I guess these are backups. I don't know what all these are. This is like just actual code and stuff. It seems like a reset. I don't know if I want to hit that. Looks like there's still nothing much in the files. I'll keep checking them though, because you seem pretty adamant about wanting me to check the files, so I will do that. I guess you can go ahead and change our wallpaper. You know, we got to change it every episode. You should have seen this coming. But yeah, there's not too much else to do here on this main screen, so I'll stop wasting time. Let's just get back into the game. Here we go. Say it with me now. You know it's coming. You ready for it? Doki, hey. Okay, so here we are back in the literature club. Last time I left off, I got kind of worried because I'm pretty sure. Let me check. How do I check the transcript? Where's the history? Yeah, Yuri said stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. I was like, what the freak? So I saved my game and caught it there, so I see if something terrible happens. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Okay, 1 minute you're like, oh, so you're walking home with Sayori. Ugh. And now when I don't walk home with her, you're like, oh, you didn't walk home with Sayori? Make up your mind. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. What are you talking about? No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Right, tell him. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the... You just gonna ignore me like that? I asked you a question, ma'am. Answer it. We need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, figures. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri can... did you now plan something for Yuri? You're about to make her feel like doo-doo! Huh? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? That's so bad! I'm useless. Oh god, Monica, you suck! What kind of club president are you? No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Oh, now you're making Natsuki mad. Way to go, Monica, way to go. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Yeah. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Oh, okay. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, King Bling. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Look at Monica trying to make her move, bro. I already made my pick. Stop trying to come on to me. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? I wonder who I'll pick. How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Yuri! If you wanted my help, then let me read your poem. Don't be coming to me now talking about you need some help. Where were you when I was trying to share my poem, huh? You were just like, oh. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. What's up with Yuri all of a sudden coming out trying to get me? What's going on? King Bling may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Why do you care? So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Are they about to fight again? Over me again? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for King Bling to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to King Bling to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know, bro. Y'all are all thirsty. I don't care if you boot toot, I'm picking Natsuki. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said? I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. King Bling, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, Why is Sayori an option? Why is Sayori an option? My plan! All my plans! Why are you giving me Sayori as an option? Oh god! I actually don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. Because I was like hardcore about to pick Natsuki. But the fact that they gave me Sayori option, I feel like this is them trying to like give me a chance to fix what I've messed up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, here's how I'm gonna put this. I got through talking with Natsuki about why I was worried about Sayori. Natsuki gave me solid advice on how to fix the problem. So she should understand if I would like to look after my friend, right? I don't give two craps about Yuri. Monica can kick rocks. But Natsuki, I really wanted to go with Natsuki. But I feel like if I pick Natsuki here, there will be dire consequences with Sayori. So I'm gonna pick Sayori. I think that's the better choice here. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her! Jesus Christ! Jeez! Do you really hate us that much? What the freak? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Why give me the choice if you're just gonna make... Oh my god. Okay, well, now it's a no-brainer. I'm picking Natsuki, but I feel why did they give me the choice to pick Sayori if it's not even an option? You're just making me, like, now Natsuki... Oh my god. If I had known that, I just would have picked Natsuki from the start. Come on, man. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. Look at it trying to switch up now. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh, gotta, give me one more freaking to the heart. It's just silent now. That's good. Oh. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. Yeah, it's hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Meanwhile, Natsuki's chipper as ever. Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, King Bling? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still soaking. Bro, don't be mean. Oh my god. Oh my god. Natsuki starts pouting too. Why are you pouting? It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. By nobody, you mean me. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. Oh, look at Natsuki trying to be a friend all of a sudden. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Okay. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Natsuki, you suck at being nice! Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it really... a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Any reading with who? Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Yo, Natsuki about to make... Actually, when I said I wasn't done reading... I mean, I wasn't done reading with you. Come here, boy. Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. Oh, okay. I didn't even think of that. You literally wouldn't have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. You about to get them digits. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Oh, don't worry. I won't. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me your number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. Okay. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Oh, I got a strict dad. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. This character's me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you, but I didn't give you my number. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. But how are you gonna text me? I didn't give you my number. All right, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
So you'd better look forward to it. Oh, I will. Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. What's she about to say? I can't believe this! I know, right? Natsuki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. But, do you really though? My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? You're right. How is Sayori gonna react if she finds out that Natsuki's coming to my house? Literally yesterday she asked what if Natsuki asked to walk me home. Now she's coming to my house? Like, oh no. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay. It's already Sunday! The freak, we just time travel? What the freak? So apparently we just stood in the street all weekend, I guess. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't really help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left club early the other day. You haven't checked on her all weekend, bro? It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Yeah, you should. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No, it's not. Oh, are we going to her house? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Good, King Bling, good. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we are... I can't freaking read. Entering each other's houses like we are family. So I just walk in. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Where's her parents? It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Why does every anime character just not have parents? I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. We're just walking up in her bedroom? Kind of intrusive. Oh, Sayori? Hi, King Bling. I sit down in her room. Why are they playing sad music? This isn't... Oh boy. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. What are you talking about? Because you got one piece of paper on the floor, your room's messy? I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. You call that a wall decoration? If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Oh wait, how come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? How do you know? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me, Monica! It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. That really makes this look bad. Oh god. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh no. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Oh boy, this one hurts. Yep. There's more silence between us. I hate this. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, and something's wrong. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, King Bling. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, what are you talking about? Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Punishment? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, King Bling. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, King Bling? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. You know, when I think about it, it makes sense. She just started acting sad all of a sudden. She responded to depression in the poem section. Dang, Sayori. And I've been going after Natsuki. I know she feels like crap now. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I don't even know what to say. I'm in shock. Yeah, I am. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Don't say that! Why would you say that? Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, King Bling. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everybody in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, King Bling. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Oh my god. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. King Bling. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. King Bling. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, Don't do this to me. Please, don't do this to me. King Bling, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, King Bling. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. Oh my god, man. I don't know why that hit so hard. I don't even know what to say. I feel like a jerk. All the signs are there. The signs were there from the beginning. Literally at the start of the game, they said by saying Sayori is late to school more and more frequently. They were telling us from the beginning. I wouldn't listen. I was too blinded by Natsuki. I don't even know, man. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a good time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. And then they just play this freaking happy music, like I'm not happy anymore. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. But before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little happy again. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Okay. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. But we're in the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, King Bling? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh, this is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also be better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature, sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Whoa, 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 buddy, slow down, slow down. How would you know that anyway? Buddy, chill. Just trust me on this one. Slow down. And gross. Yeah, gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. But you were the one who made the situation awkward. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, King Bling. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Okay, this is going good, man. I'm getting all tucked in. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. King Bling, where did you put all the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Note that we said cute idea and she didn't get mad. You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, though. Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Let me go nice and slow. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it! After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your girl's fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Oh god, what's about to happen? Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. Yo! You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Okay, hold on. I gotta paint this situation out real quick. So I took the icing, I ate it, And then she tried to fling icing on my face. I grabbed her hand. She tries to use her other hand. I grabbed that hand. I'm holding both of this girl's hands right now. What's about to happen? They're actually showing it. This is literally what I just described. Stop. Now until you apologize for calling me gross, yo. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do it to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. What are you about to do? I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth! Licking off the icing! What's happening? What's going on? What's happening? I don't think this is the move, man. This is just weird. This is taking it very far. I don't think this is a good choice. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Oh God, how's she about to take this? How's she about to take this? Oh no, look at her face. Oh my God, you're dumb. You're dumb. It was going so good. How did you mess it up this bad? Did you seriously just... Natsuki's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. King Bling, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the moon turn to this so quickly? How do you think? You were the one who flicked her freaking finger! Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? What's happening? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder! You left a dirty tray in here, dummy! How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. You know, she's kind of... I was really worried about the whole licking her finger thing, but she's kind of just going past it now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, or maybe it's still there. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Yo, what's happening? That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can just use it to make stripes or patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. That's not a bad idea. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. Ooh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Haha! Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school and nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. You were making the moves! Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing, yo! Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Good. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ooh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. What's that suggesting? Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier that day. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. It was a good day. And you said it was night, but it's still daytime. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. Well, it's still here, so more than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, you kinda licked her finger, bud. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. What's happening? I'll see you tomorrow. What's wrong? What? Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? Yo! I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. King Bling, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Ooh, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. Oh, she's sad too. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clench at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What's about to happen? What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
Help me!
I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Wait, what happened? Sayori! No! Why is Sayori here? Why is Sayori here? Why is she here? This is not good. This is not good. Why is she here? Bro, I am so freaking doo-doo, bruh. I am so doo-doo. Ah! Hi, King Bling. Sayori? Just now, we weren't, It's okay, King Bling. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. She's freaking out of there. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. This is bad. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. She's crying, bro. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Oh my god. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, King Bling? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No, don't say that. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, King Bling. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. What did Monica say? I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, King Bling. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh no. Oh no. My God, I don't know what to do. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say to that? How do I respond to that? She's basically, like she just saw how close I was with Natsuki and now she's basically confessing her love. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. King Bling. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know that what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. I can't play this game. I'm not ready, man. I wasn't ready for a choice like this. What do I say? What do I say here? I don't know what to say. I don't know what the right choice. Oh my God. So Sayori just confessed her love. Like she's been telling me about how when people care about her, that hurts her. She doesn't like when people care about her. I don't see any good. Both of these options are bad. Because if I say I love you, then it's basically saying I like really, really care about you, and that's gonna make her hurt even more. If I say you'll always be my dearest friend, that's basically me turning down her confession. I don't see what the good option is. I'm saving here. I'm saving. Oh my God, man. I don't know what to do. I actually don't know what to do. Like, is my friendship with Sayori more important than my relationship with Natsuki? Like, I think it is, but I don't know how to. I don't know, man. Okay, this is what I'm gonna pick. Y'all are probably gonna freaking flame me in the comments, but I'm gonna say you'll always be my dearest friend. Here's why. Sayori told me that the only thing that she wants is for things to go back to the way they were. And if I say I love you and try to like start dating her, then that's definitely gonna be completely different from anything we've ever had. But if I just say you'll always be my dearest friend, then that's kind of going back to how it was before all of this. And that, I think that'll probably be the best thing for her, to just keep things how they were. I don't know if that's a good choice, but I think it's better than I love you. Like, both of these choices to me seem bad. Like, I don't see a winning option here. Okay, let's hit it. Let's just hit it. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Yeah. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh my God, I don't know if I picked the right thing. I should write a poem about this. Sayori. It's okay. It's just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please Please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down this path. That's why I came here. Just so I could give the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, King Bling. And I still don't feel good about this. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sayori's final smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left hopelessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Why do you think, you freaking idiot? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. That went so bad. It's the day of the festival. That went so bad. How did it go that bad? Like, I don't even care about the whole Natsuki thing anymore. Like, I just feel so bad. I don't know if that was the right choice. I thought at the time that was the right thing to pick, but after that response, I don't know if it was. Normally, I would probably end the episode off here, but I kind of want to just keep going. I think I'm just going to keep going for now. Of all days, I expected this one to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but she was supposed to help you with the cupcakes. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. But it's not though. Go to her house. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. King Bling. And I don't like how there's no music. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Why is Monica just here? No one else is here. They must be ones she's prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder, but what are you saying? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it was the way I was used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yeah, you should have. You should take a little more responsibility for her, King Bling. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Does she know about the whole thing? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Yeah, how do you know? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. What does that mean? But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Okay, Monica's creeping me out now. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah, I did. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Where's the freaking music, man? Whenever they cut out the music and it's just silent, it like makes me uneasy. I don't like that. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. What the freak? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Bro, what the freak? What is this, man? Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What the freak, man? What is this? I don't like this, man. I don't like this at all. I'm so unnerved right now, bruh. I don't want to even continue. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. King Bling? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else I was reading. Yeah, you think? And why isn't Monica affected by this? But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so yeah, good choice. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they've always been. That all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the frick is happening? What the frick is happening? What the freak? I don't even know what to say. I'm actually like shaking right now. What the freak, man? An exception has occurred. What the freak is this, man? I don't even know what to say. I don't want to continue. I don't even want to get this off my screen. What the heck? What the heck? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? The music is all messed up, bro. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, it gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still can do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End? What do you mean end? That wasn't it. There's no. There's no. What the freak is that? What is happening? What am I looking at? What am I looking at right now? What is that? Why is she all glitched out, bro? I don't like this, man. I don't want to play this anymore. What is this? Load my game. Wait, I can load my game. Okay. It's not all bad. I saved my game right before that choice, just in case I picked wrong. I could go back. This is the moment I saved for this occasion. File error, character Sayori.chur. The file is missing or corrupt. The save file is corrupt. Starting a new game? No! Cancel! How do you cancel? What the freak is happening? What is that? The music. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... What the freak is that? My heart is beating so fast right now. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. For the freaking music. The music, man, it's so weird. What if she's going to chase after me like this? I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Stop! What's happening? What the frick is happening, man? I can't play this game. I can't play this. I can't. It just started over. Again. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to schools together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. What? All my saves are gone. What the freak? I've always walked to school alone. It just like, did it just like cut her out of existence? What the freak? I've always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as orny as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. King Bling? Oh my god. Stop. I can't play this game. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. I don't know, no. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies used for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing about arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It just straight up erased Sayori. It's just acting like Sayori never existed, bro. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the classroom. I know. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. This is weird, bro. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, King Bling. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you can do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check that out. Awesome. You're really sweet, King Bling, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. This is too much, man. This is too much, man. Nah, I'm calling it here, bro. Let me freaking save. Does saving even matter? You deleted all my other ones. I'm going to the browser. Exit this junk. Wait a minute. It actually just freaking took Sayori out of the character files, bro. It actually is like she just got deleted. What is this? Happy thoughts. What is that? What am I playing right now? Trace back that text. That's new too. What is... This is just like coding stuff. Oh wait, hold up. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. What the freak? What if I go to the word list? Oh, Sayori's still there. Her winning words are still there. But she's just out of the game. What is happening? The pictures, is she still? Yeah, there she is. Can I set her as my wallpaper? Yeah. But in the game, she's just gone. Oh, I got new music. I don't even know which one of these is new. This is weird, man. But I'm kind of digging it. I'm now realizing why the game gave all those warnings at the start. It's all making sense now. And it's like, as freaky as this is, it's kind of cool though. Like, this is really cool for a game. I really thought I was making the right choice when I said I would be Saori's friend, but I guess I didn't. It just all went downhill from there. I tried to load my game and it just started a new one because the character file was missing. So it okay, hold on. So it's starting to make sense. So her actual file, like her character file in the game, got deleted, just completely gone. So when the game tried to start again, every time it would try to mention Sayori, it couldn't because it had nothing to pull for Sayori's character since it was gone. So that's why it was like glitching out, because there was no Sayori. And like her picture, it was just like an amalgamation of the other girls because there was no Sayori character anymore. So then, like, in order for it to fix itself, the game just restarted and basically made Sayori just non-existent. Like, Sayori was never a part of the universe to begin with, so the game can still run properly. That's really freaking cool, but oh my god, that's so freaky, man. When I first made a post about this game that I was gonna be playing it, everybody in the comments was just like, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. And I was just like, why is this freak out saying uh-oh? I now understand. I don't even know how excited I am to play this next episode. Like, I'm worried to play the game again. Like, that messed me up, man. Well, I guess we'll call it there. If you enjoyed the video, then leave it a like. And if you really enjoyed, you can even subscribe. It's gonna be all for now. I'll see you peeps later. Peace.